eyes too, especially when it's very humid. But I tell you what I have started to do. It looks like right now I have makeup underneath my eyes, doesn't it? Well, I've noticed over the years that when I used to use mascara on the bottom, and heaven forbid, eyeliner, which I really don't wear, but sometimes I used to take a darker, not dark, I mean, I'm talking about like a cocoa brown, really like a kind of a penny brown, you know, and I would go underneath. But when the video's on you like this, it looks so dark. And I used to say to my daughter, like, look how much makeup it looks like I have on in that video. But I really did. She's like, you never wear that much. I'm like, I know, but it looks like that. So what I've started to do is I have the Zuzu Cosmetics. I have an eggplant color, which is kind of a purpley, kind of this color, which I really like. And I have this color, which I do not know the name of right now, but it looks kind of like a coral, in between a coral and a penny. Clearly, I'll see it. And what I do is and I have a lightish one too, I forget the name of it too, but I just take my two-sided brush and I do right in here at the light right here. I take the dark, I go in the crease, and I go right like that. Okay, same thing on this eye, right? And then here's the key, is with the mascara not going on the bottom. Carly and I were just talking about this. If you put any on the bottom, you can get raccoon eyes, which means, like, you know, your makeup's just below, and that doesn't look cute when you're a granny. No, it doesn't. And so another thing, if you want to clean up your look later and you don't have time to redo your face, you can easily go up under, you know, and you can really smooth, and you can put a little more. But you see how, like, that's not even rubbing off. Like, it's really good. Do y'all see? What do y'all think? It's just a day of beauty over here. Sea buckthorn oil, swellskin.net, I think it is, has their cleansing bar I use, and then I use their sea buckthorn oil. I don't even think it's a blend, but I have tried to get one of those before that was a little bit cheaper. Theirs is like $17. It's not even that bad, and it lasts me like months and months. I rarely order that stuff. But I have noticed there's a little bit thicker going on, like it's a more concentrated formula. You know, we know when something's been watered down. We weren't born yesterday. No, we weren't. And so, I'm just saying it's good. And it really keeps you moisturized, and you can put it on too right before. Usually I put like a couple drops on the cheeks, you know, rub in, and then I get my squish going on, you know, and then I go ahead and just put on my Zuzu Cosmetics powder. And it really doesn't even cause it to separate. It's not like it's got an oily base under there, and I don't find it causes, I really don't even find I look like greasy later in the day or anything like that. And I used to be a person that was very afraid of any kind of moisture on my face because I had extreme nodular acne. It was, gosh, awful. So, yeah. Let's see what you guys say. Tanya, it is exciting. This stuff smells so good that look, the smell's still there. It really smells super yummy. Like, you're gonna have to beat the men off. They're gonna want to eat you. Like, this is some good stuff. I'm just telling you. Do you know that the #1 scent that really like piques a man's interest is vanilla? They might not even know it, but it is. Hair stuff is called Genendor Beauty, the new standard of beauty. They had a shampoo and condition too, and I wanted to try it, but I didn't. I can afford all the things, but not all at the same time. And you know what I like to say? Not that I can't afford that. Now I say, I used to say stuff like, I can't afford to shop there. I can't afford that. I can't afford to live. I can't, you know, all these things. And now I say, that's not in my spending plan this month. It enables you to think and you can have all the things, but I don't need shampoo while I've still got shampoo and condition. I don't need that. Anyway, Swirl Curls Gel Styler, Genendor Beauty. And it is, in fact, GenendorBeauty.com, Texas. Directions: freshly washed, condition, and detangle hair. Apply a desired amount of switch. See, it doesn't tell you. I'm just telling you, this stuff really like, see, it's got a good slip. Do y'all know what I mean by that? Like you can get your hands through your curls with it, and it doesn't feel like. I'll tell you what else it's good for too. If you're a really curly girl, and you're gonna know what I'm talking about, laying edges down, where you have like this frizz. And if you'll notice, I did, look at this, I did like a thing today, you see? I don't think you're supposed to eat that, but it is vegan, so don't be hating. Anyway, lay your edges, smooth them down, you know? You can use Dr. Bronner for everything. Yeah, I try to wash my hair in it. My hair was like a Brillo pad, but I do know people that do that. And I got some Dr. Bronner's, they had these different scents in body lotion, which I usually just use coconut oil, but I got them for really a great deal. And so for Mother's Day, I got Carly and my mom a set of 3. That's not on my spending plan this month. I mean, let's say a man wants to say he's trying to, baby, let's go to the beach or whatever, and you're not knowing like if he's going to pay or not. Like, I don't know, like the payment is your natural feminine essence. Okay, I mean that's just an idea that's in my mind, but anyway. So, but you could say, oh, I really love that. Thank you for thinking of me, and I would love to do that. But that's not really in my spending plan this month. So then, first of all, that enables him to know, well, maybe next month she'll go, or maybe he could say, baby, it's on me, and you could be like, give me 5 minutes, I'm packing my bags, right? Dr. Bronner's has an amazing leave-in conditioner. You use the purple one. You do? I haven't tried that. See, that's good advice. It is abundance thinking, because I really used to have like a poverty mentality. Until I finally just thought, you know what? I am doing everything I can every day. I am up. I'm at it. I am thinking about how to manifest financial stability, you know, being like, it's great when you can pay your power bills. Awesome. I love that, don't you? And so, and two, creating a world where you're not like waiting on, well, you know, one day I'm going to have a partner and it'll be easier. Baby, it might not be easier at all, okay? And what's that got to do with you? What's that got to do with you getting yourself in order? You empowering yourself. So you're not in a position where you're like, well, I guess I'll take this crap off this person because I need them. You know, I can't survive. I can't. Yeah, you can do anything you decide to do. Yes, you can. Speaking of, I have a very interesting thing I was thinking about. Y'all gonna like this. So you know how I'm in the new home of Love and Light. And when I bought that house, I was knowing that it was too large for me. But I got what was the steal of the century on that house, okay? It is sitting in a neighborhood that house, there's profit to be made, trust me. So, here's what I'm thinking. I could sell that. I am thinking about, see, I want to be able to travel. And I need to be able to eat too, so you see? And I want to do it at the same time. So, there is this duplex. It's really a house that's been turned into 2 sides. Kind of going to the Kerr Market. Y'all know where we go. And it's a pretty good price. One side's been really updated and the other side not as much. It already has what would be a tenant in one side. She's lived there for 15 years. Now when I went there, she had a little clutter for my taste, but she and I might come to some terms on that because I have to be able to breathe, you know what I mean? So the house though, think about this. This is the whole thing, but the equity into that, and then you got a side paying for your side, you're living for free. Are y'all picking this up? You're living for free. And it is right near Converse College, which is an all-girls music college where there's a lot of nice girls that I feel like would just be like, I don't know, doing some hobby crafts in their spare time, not partying it up. I mean, with the Walford boys, like I would be selective, you know what I mean? But therefore, at some point, I can eventually rent both sides, knowing that I still have a home base if need be. Meanwhile, both of those sides, one paying the mortgage, one paying my pocket money for me to travel and speak and have raw retreats around the country. What do you think? It's a great idea. What do y'all think? Is it a good idea? I know what y'all are thinking. Well, Tanya, people won't take care of your stuff. Tanya, you know, you have property. Tanya, I know. Okay? There's high points and drawbacks to everything. And it is just something that I'm just saying. It's an idea. And I'll tell you what happened to this phone the other day, and it totally cut off because it got hot. Because I don't have a case. This case is clear, and it got hot. And I need to make sure some air conditioning's on it. You didn't know. Oh, they have a leave-in conditioner burners. It is a great plan. It really is. And then Carter was saying, yeah, but you don't really like people in your space. And I lived in an apartment, and I could hear people, and it was weird. And I you know, listen, honey, not everybody can live on the side of Mount Wonderful, okay? But she does. She has the greatest little place there. But again, she used to think, I can't do this on my own. I can't do it. You know, it's just me, and I have a child, and I really need to have to put up with someone constantly throwing crap in my face. But sometimes you think you've been left, but really, that's just a code word for set free. To where you can manifest your world, you know what I mean? And you start to realize that other people were holding you back. You know what I mean? Set free. Free, my friends. I know. Back in the day when I thought, you know, well, I begged people to come back. Baby, just come home. I'm so glad he didn't listen to me. Anyway, so again, the talk of the day is this right here, Gin and Door. These people don't even know who I am, but here I am talking about their product. Swirl curls. I'll tell you what I'm impressed with is my hair feels very do y'all see? It is like it has no product in it, and it feels so soft, and every time I move it I smell like vanilla custard. I know. You're a minimalist and you're surrounded by hoarders. Girl, you can move in. I'm a minimalist too. Your YouTube daily updates. Girl, where you been? I have stuff on there all the time. I did a live video yesterday. I really did. I felt like I was everywhere yesterday on media. Let's have a song. If y'all didn't see that dip I made yesterday / dressing, and then Carly made it, and on Mountain Mommy, she has the whole recipe there if you don't want to watch my video. It's on YouTube though, and I tell the recipe in the first 2 minutes, and somebody probably transcribed it underneath. You don't even have to hear my accent, okay? She has it there on her page, Mountain Mommy.
Sometimes life can be deceiving. I'll tell you one thing, it's always better when we're together. It's always better when we're together. Yeah, we'll look at them stars when we're together. Well, it's always better when we're together.
You know people lie to you all the time. I'm tired of people lying to me. I have gotten a keen radar. It is a BS detector. Okay, there's not a right or wrong. Can't you just say what's real?
All of these moments just my